Twinson, rush to the downtown pharmacy and find a cure for Dinofly. He's just crashed in the garden and looks injured.
Very well, we shall do that. Though I'm not really sure how much a potion or anything is going to help someone struck by lightning, but we'll see. One of the major parts of this game is that there's a lot of stuff hidden around. Like, I just picked up a key out of that dresser, and there's a lot more stuff to be had. It's basically like an RPG, really, where you just go in someone's house and plunder it for items. Yeah, you can do the same thing here. There's items virtually anywhere. And what makes this game so great is that Twinson basically has something to say or about or to anything. About just about anything. You can
I really like this image of my trusty Dinofly.
Yeah, thank you. Stuff like that, it's not necessary, but it adds a lot to the game, in my opinion.
When you wear your ancestral tunic, you'll be able to bounce it at your enemies.
Yes, there we have our first weapon. I might as well now just explain the UI, and though there's a lack of UI right now, but this is the inventory system, and basically the item with the red square is the item I've selected, and I can use that item just by, well, in the case of the magic ball, I can throw it in the same room. There's a couple of darts which I can also throw at enemies, but basically there'll be quest items and other stuff which you can access through here, so that's very useful. One of the key things of this game is that there are several modes. Basically, you have a normal mode, sporty mode, aggressive, and a discreet mode. During the normal mode, you can interact with things, you can talk to people, you can pick up items, and picking up items is kind of weird. You kind of jump in front of stuff like that, and stuff will pop out. Which, yeah, even now I don't really know how to give any sensible explanation for that, but let's roll with it. During sporty, you are a lot faster. You basically just run, though you have a very weird, like your legs are taking off but your body's just still lagging behind. It's kind of a weird animation, but and the important thing is that during sporty you can jump, so that'll be your basic platforming mode. There will also be some fighting. Yeah, basically you punch and you can, come on, kick, thank you. You can do that too, and you can throw a magic ball like that. Then the last mode is discreet, at which you will move slowly, and every step will have a beat for some reason. And the action you can do during discreet is just kneeling down, which takes a while. But that way you can hide, and I'm sure it'll be useful at some point. So let's grab this thing.
You just found your hollow map. To use it, look in the inventory by pressing Shift, or simply press Tab.
Very well, let's do that. So basically this is the world Twinson, Twin Sun, which basically says it all. This planet has two suns instead of one. So instead of a hot zone, the equator, it's really cold there. It's the coldest point. So there's basically two halves to it, and I think during the story we'll get to every single island, which is pretty cool. You can also just see a map of this island, and there will be goals like the pharmacy to get the potion for Dinofly, and well, I can't select him apparently, but you see a big Dinofly just southwest of my house. So this is basically the Dr. Funfrock from the first game.
To the glory of Dr. Funfrock. Huh, this bust makes an excellent target.
Yes, I agree. Oh, I can get hearts out of that. That's unusual. I forgot to explain that. The hearts are basically your health. You don't start with full health for some reason. The little jar, blue jar below that is your magic, which you can use for stuff like normally throwing the magic ball takes some magic, but I don't have a magic bar yet, so I don't really know why it let me, but it will take 1 or 2 magic points, and you can get that just by scouring around and opening dressers, and you'll gain a lot of it. It won't really be a problem. Below that you see that I have 1 4-leaf clover. They basically act like continues. If I die, I use 1 4-leaf clover, and I'll be alive again just before where I died. Like if I drop in the water, Twinsen can't swim, so it's immediately, you basically die. Then to the right you see I have 17 coins. The currency in this world is called caches with a K. Below that there is the final thing, which is keys, and keys are always important. I don't think there's a limit to how many you can carry, but
3 darts.
It's very important. So let's get out of here. I think I've taken just about everything, even though it's my own house, but yeah.
This portrait of Zoe is magnificent.
Well said. Let's look at this picture of Sandal.
To my future descendants, I have lent to Miss Bloop's private museum the medallion and the ancestral tunic which rightfully belong to you. Signed, Twinsen.
So, since we're starting a new adventure, as you probably noticed or already know, there's been an adventure before this, and you basically gave your tunic and medallion away since you're a hero of sorts, and we're going to want that back, obviously.
The car's not working. Zoe said there's still a part she needs. She asked Baldino to make it for her.
I don't know who Baldino is, but I'm sure we'll find out sometime.
Downtown.
Downtown. Sure, let's go downtown. Also, one very handy thing you can do is make the camera move, just centered behind Twinsen. It's such a, it's simple, but it just works most of the time. It'll be really handy during platforming.
Nice to see you, Twinsen. The storm really chaps my eye. I just can't calm down. And you, don't forget that you can choose to be here.
Yeah, this is the start of the game, so random people just give you random hints. So.
Hi.